Look at you. Woo! Happy Wednesday, beautiful people. This is Babs Rose Ivy, and you got me. Love Babs, Love Talk on 103.5 WNHH, NewHavenIndependent.org. And you know, we are on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, so you can see me. So today is Worship Wednesday. This is where we're like playing some worship music for y'all. So normally Wednesdays, I like to get over the hump music. But the last couple of Wednesdays, I've just been feeling like we need some worship. we we need to invite a higher power into our spaces and places. So I thought I would just, dabble into some contemporary worship music, gospel music. And Harry pulled me a nice playlist. Hey, Harry, can I just tell you something about Harry? Harry is MacGyver. Harry is in here jerry rigging the daggone air conditioner for the studio. He ain't got nothing on the Maytag, man. You need to get paid extra for this. I'm serious. If y'all can see him, there's a reason why he didn't let the cameras be on him. So you can't see him with his tools and equipment and all this other kind of stuff. So Harry is on it today. He's doing. I don't even think he's gonna talk on the mic. I think he's just like, Bass, I got to get this air right. All this equipment we got in here, we can't have it melting. So, and we don't want Harry melting. So we're gonna cool it off. So it's Worship Wednesday, and I'm excited because the weather has finally. We're gonna get a couple of days of good weather, and then I don't know what's gonna be after that because it's Connecticut, and like the budget, anything is possible. anything is possible. Speaking of budgets, I'm gonna have somebody on. My dear friend, my best friend, Ron Thomas, will be in the studio with me on Friday, and we're gonna be talking. He's from CCM, Connecticut Conference of Municipalities, and they are a lobbyist firm for municipalities and local government. So he's going to be on. We're going to make some heads and tails of this budget if we can. And he's just going to raise our awareness about some things that are happening. So I'm around the legislature. So I'm excited because I can't believe he said yes. I didn't even tell him about the Facebook Live part. I'll just wait till it gets here and we're like 20 minutes in. I was like, oh, by the way. Because he would just like, no. Yesterday, I went over to YBC and had a really wonderful, rich conversation with Juan Castillo. And it was such a good conversation. I think it's going to be in two parts, Harry. Two parts. Because it's so good. And we went way over. So it has to be in two parts. So we'll figure that out, how to get that on the air. But he's celebrating 25 years in the, what do you need?
I'm on there.
Yeah, you are. So he's celebrating 25 years in the music, in the radio industry, but he had already did 20 years in corrections. So, as a patrol, what do you call it? One of those officers. So he's got a story to tell, baby. A story. I'm gonna try to coax him into a book. That's what I want to do.
How long was the interview?
I don't know. You know what we could do? We could play it on
your Friday.
We could do it on we could do it on a Friday and just let it go.
Yeah.
You know, had I thought about that, I would have talked longer. It would have just been 2 hours with Juan Castillo. So it was really, I was so moved by that. And then last evening, I went up to Greenwich. Let me tell you something. You don't know wealth until you are in Greenwich. You really don't. So anyway, I went up there for the Nantucket Project. They had a road show up there, and they were shooting for their TV show. The Nantucket Project is akin to TED, you know, the TEDx kind of things, or the TED Talks. The same guy who founded TED Talks is supporting the work and advising the work of the Nantucket Project. And the Nantucket Project is about 7 years old. I should really get them on and talk to them or get them, because I was really impressed. It really was one of these, you know, it's a very motivational thing. People, ideas and commitment and community. It was wonderful. It was out here on this daggone acreage. I said, let me haul ass out of Greenwich, my black self, if I get pulled over in my crossover for driving while black. I ain't trying to cast no aspersions on Greenwich, but these ain't the times to be black in places where they're not used to black people. So, and I, you know, listen. So I had a good time. It was great. It was great. It was a lot of grass, beautiful out there, land for days, and wealth, unmeasurable wealth.
Yeah.
Like it's ordinary. It's a weird kind of thing.
That was good, right?
I was just trying to figure out. I was like, God, why do you have me here today? Like, what is the message? What is the lesson? Aside from the Nantucket Project doing cool stuff, and I should hear it, and I could feel it. But I always felt like the whole time I was there, I felt like there was something else I'm supposed to see or get out of this. And I drove home with that overarching feeling of, I was supposed to get something out of this. Something more than what I got. And I still feel that, so I don't know. Maybe I'm going to win the lottery and I can
That's what I was going to say. Maybe you were out shopping and, you know.
I said, listen, Harry, I saw a couple of properties. I saw a few properties for sale.
Is 50 Cent's house still for sale?
Well, you know, he lives down by Hartford, though.
Does he?
He doesn't live in Greenwich. No, he lives down by in West Hartford, where the other rich people live.
Or is it Tyson who had a house? Mike Tyson. I think Mike Tyson had a house.
A lot of people. I mean, Diana Ross has a house in Greenwich.
Yeah.
So maybe I could be neighbors with the boss. What kind of money do you have to make to do that? See, the only way I'm going to get that kind of money is if I win lottery. And, well, let me not say never, because I could, in the next few years, amass a great wealth doing something. I have something to sell. I don't know what. Somebody will buy something, but I don't know what I'm selling. So I have no idea. Anyway. I'm just saying.
Babs got something to sell.
Yeah, I know. I need to go find me a sugar daddy who's on his way out. How about that? Don't write me saying, ooh, don't even bring that to me. I'm just, listen, if I had to get married again and I could marry for money, I would marry for money. I'm just saying. I can love anybody. I can be kind to anybody, right? Because love is just being kind to people. So I can do that. And I'm out the baby making game, so I don't got to worry about that. Like, I'll just be a nice.
That's true. You just pamper somebody for a couple of years. He's gone.
Be a nice wife. Travel. Make sure the servants are taken care of. You know, make sure whatever he likes is in the house all the time. Don't write me. Don't write the station. So it's Worship Wednesday. As I segue into that, after talking all this smack. So I don't know what is this the playlist from last week? I didn't play a lot of this, so
yeah,
it's beautiful.
The third one I think is the newest one. I just put. I had it.
Okay. All right. Oh, I see. I see.
You got like 50 albums in there.
Oh, you got a lot of stuff up here. Okay. All right. Then we're gonna play some Bebo Norman. Here goes. Let's see what this is like.
it look bad? Does it look too bad over?
Huh?
Does it look too bad?
No.
Over?
No.
I'm just thinking when the camera's on that spot. Doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna get better tape. Wrap this thing.
Make sure you save your receipts. You know, Paul gave me that nervous talk the other day. He was really freaked out by that. I was like Harry.
Nah, I gave him. I just turned in a bunch of receipts. Like a book. It was like a book. I was like, "Well, you wanted the receipts, Paul." I buy everything online, so I could always go back and grab receipts. It's like 100 degrees when I got it in here.
Hello.
It's really hot when I got it in here.
Oh, really?
I turned on that AC. They don't like to turn it on.
Well, they would want it today. Or they would be crying.
Yeah.
It is warm in here. I mean, it's not uncomfortable now, but I can see how it will be.
So how much?
They've got like 2 minutes. Oh, I can feel it. Holy cow, yeah.
This sounds like a cement mixer. Oh, you don't even see it. That's pretty good.
Oh, good. Harry working it out in here. So whenever I play music, you can turn on the air. We do everything here, baby. This is high end stuff. So anyway, I had a rich conversation with Juan yesterday, and I was really fascinated by him. He is a New Haven treasure and quite interesting, let me tell you. So it was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. So that is today. Today is the 17th. It's Wednesday. I got a lot going on today. I had a lot going on yesterday. I can't seem to. Oh, I don't have anything going on at the end of the day. So that's good because I kept thinking I had some kind of event today. I'm glad I don't because there's some other things that need my attention. So that's pretty good. So anyway, I didn't watch any news yesterday. And
Didn't watch any news.
No, because I was trying to take a news detox, and you can't do that with this administration.
It's a big one.
Wait, I wake up this morning, Harry, and everybody's going crazy. I guess Comey was like, "Oh no, Mama ain't raised no fool." You're not gonna be out in these airwaves shaming me, talking about I don't have the respect of my people, and I'm flamboyant. I mean, come on. It's like I got papers, I got receipts. This is like just you know what? I don't think Shonda Rhimes could have written a better show. This is some reality show, real
you
reality.
You probably already
show.
saw it on her show.
I know. Right?
But no, it's really interesting.
Oh.
Comey's fighting back.
But you know what, Harry? You can only take somebody disparaging you but so long, right? Like you could only take somebody calling you out and trying to make it seem like you are incompetent. I mean, this guy's been doing this forever. Like he's been he's been well respected. So you just can't call people out like that and expect them to just go on and not. And he's
Especially
like,
when
I'm fired now.
Trump was saying, "You better hope there's no recordings."
I'm like, you better hope there's no recording.
Guess what? I wrote everything down.
You know, when I was in grad school, when I was, I have a master's in public administration. I was in the National Urban Fellows Program, and we took a course on, we took a class on notes. When you take professional notes, or you keep a journal, and we were told at that time that when you are in politics, when you are a public servant in any capacity, and you keep notes, they can be subpoenaed for public consumption.
Well, yeah, the Congress is already subpoenaing those notes. They already say we want to see those notes.
Yeah, and I think he did it because he wanted to make sure he safeguarded himself. Because that's why you keep notes.
Well, the thing is that now we have to play the compare and contrast game because he's been there. Homie's been there since Bush.
Yeah.
So,
but you know, his
so
comments.
we want to see what kind of notes he took on them.
Well, listen, he said that he didn't really have to do that for Barack Obama because Barack Obama was always truthful and honorable.
Well, you would figure a man who takes notes always takes notes.
Yeah.
So,
but he's trained because FBI, they're trained to observe and to pay attention.
Yeah, because I know there was a confrontation with the Attorney General of the Bush administration too, and Comey threatened to quit and to release some of the notes during the Bush administration.
And they were like, "Oh no, don't do that."
So I know he's been taking notes all the time. I just want to see. I would love to compare and contrast.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because
I'm sure
if this really because he's not allowed to give a new story to those notes. The notes need to speak for themselves.
Oh, and I think they will. And I think he feels very confident.
Yeah.
That they will speak for themselves. And I bet you the notes on this Trump administration are all in caps.
Trump exclamation point.
Said
like, exclamation point.
7 exclamation points.
Yeah.
All caps, bold. Do you know what this? So, and he's like, listen, you want to talk to me? We're going to do it in public. We're going to do it in a public setting so everybody gets to hear. I'm not mad at him because you know what? He took a hit, and it took a hit to his professional.
Well, the public setting thing
reputation
protects him.
Yeah.
Because when he says he's not willing to go in private with the senators and congressmen, he's actually saying he's not willing to speak about any classified information. So in the public setting, he gets to be political.
Well.
Where in the private setting, you have to actually just talk about the classified information.
Well, I don't blame him because
I don't blame him either.
I don't blame him because I think they was trying to make. Yeah, you have to fight. Some people wouldn't fight. Some people would be like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna let this go, and then I'll write my book in a decade, and then.
Well, he's smart enough to let out the information that people could read into.
He's an FBI guy. They are trained to do diversion and.
So he's smart enough to say, "Well, I took this note," and then he lets everybody else read it.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, "Whoa, what note?
Oh my God!
He's in the coffee shop with so and so. What?"
So he's smart enough to do that so that he doesn't really have to go and defend himself in front of Congress. He did his damage already.
Yeah. Wow. And then this leaking classified information by the president, man. Isn't that spying? Like, isn't that?
To the Russians?
Yeah, I don't know if we throw our allies on the
bus. He's the highest on the totem pole when it comes to classified. He's the only one allowed to declassify.
I know, but so I don't think anybody was expecting that.
So there's no leak because he's allowed to do that.
See, they're not gonna give him no more information. He's gonna get the bare bones intel.
Well, the information was given to the United States by Israel.
Yeah. But Israel's got to be like.
And Israel holds his information so tightly.
Yeah, they're not going to give us nothing now, right?
So
not while this guy is here.
They hold it so tightly. They don't like to share with anyone.
Well, guess what's going to happen now?
I know.
They're going to be like, what intel? What intel are you talking about? We don't have any intel.
The only thing that was driving me crazy is the people saying, Trump got somebody killed.
Well,
slow down with the bombastic.
No, I don't. I think that's
you
for
have
the
no
people.
idea.
But the people in the field, that's real for them. The people
that's
who
real
do
for them.
the people who do the undercover and reconnaissance work, that's real for them. And I don't get to say it's probably blown out of proportion because I don't know what the situation is, and these people are in places.
Right, you can't say people got killed. There was a situation under Obama where a CIA agent was unmasked by mistake. And they were able to pull him from the field.
But I don't think that. Well, yeah, but
nobody wants to get anyone killed.
Well, then you have to stop talking.
Yeah, you definitely you have to shut up.
Like you have to stop talking.
Somebody, I don't know who has the power to shut this
president.
Guy up.
Oh,
no, to shut this guy up.
I don't know. Because you know why? Because he doesn't come from a political background where you learn the protocols of politics, the unspoken stuff.
Well, forget the protocols. Just shut up.
I know. Well, have you ever known him?
I know. Well, it's like, can't his wife say, "Look, I'm leaving you. You don't shut up."
His daughter. This is wife number 3. You think he can?
Well, his daughter. He loves.
She's worried.
Listen, I'm leaving Washington.
She's worried about her brand.
I don't know.
She's trying to push her merchandise in Marshalls and Macy's. She ain't worried.
But stay tuned on pundits. I'll defend.
Yeah, we'll be talking. I didn't mean to talk about it this much here, but the point that I was making was I didn't watch any news yesterday. I wake up this morning and they are flooding the airways with these conversations. I was like, what happened? So I'm all back and forth between MSNBC and CNN. I'm like, what?
The CNN folk are almost giddy, saying that Trump did.
It's like but I will say this. It doesn't look. I have friends in other parts of the world, and they're like, Babs, this is funny to us. They're like, where we are. This is funny.
It's not
Paris.
funny.
I have friends in Paris. I have friends in London, and they're like, what is going on?
It's not funny.
Like, y'all got your own
media
problems.
Shouldn't treat everything as a joke.
How can you not? How can you not treat this as a joke?
Your media.
Well, you put the news out there, and every day, and then you.
The media's acting like Stephen Colbert. They're all acting like they're what's his name?
Comedians.
They're just.
Well, it's hilarious.
The jobs media.
They're doing their jobs, and the American public seems to like hilarity. So let me. You know what?
I think a good joke.
Let me play some Tamala Man.
Let's go back to spiritual.
It's Worship Wednesday. We're gonna play some Tamala Man. Ooh, that sounds like a truck coming through here. Oh my God, Khalil.
Wow.
him a man could just blow like that. She's an actress, right?
That was some good stuff.
That was some good stuff right there. If you ain't up and moving, too bad. Then you must be dead. I don't care what you worship. If you heard that, you have to be up and praise God. Hallelujah. That was good. I like Worship Wednesday.
You like Worship Wednesday?
Yeah. Next week, we have to go old school. Let's find some old school worship, like Shirley Caesar.
It's in there. You just gotta look.
Mighty Clouds of Joy.
I know I got some Shirley Caesar.
Oh, do you? I might look. I might give me some in before we break out of here. I still haven't found my book, Harry. My book is just.
You know what? Maybe somebody really needed the word. They're like, Bab's got some secrets in that book.
Let me just take it. All right. I'm gonna go with that. Maybe somebody.
My mother used to always say, when I say somebody took my stuff, they probably needed it more than you.
Yeah, that's my mother used to say that too.
I said, what?
That didn't make me feel no better. I want my stuff back.
Yeah, well, now I need it.
I say it to my kids because it's a nice thing to say, so that they don't get all huffy and like materialistic. You're like, so yeah. You know what? It'll come up. You know what? If I move stuff around, it's probably underneath the other 50 million books that I had the nerve to go and buy books this last weekend when I was hanging out with Marquisha for Mother's Day, and we went to Barnes and Noble, and let me tell you what I bought. I have no business buying any more books, but I did because books. So I bought the Best American Short Stories by Junot Diaz. I like Junot Diaz. And then I bought Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. If you've not read, it's poetry. Oh my God, I read something from it every night. Every night I read something from Milk and Honey. And let me tell you, my Mac game is strong too. So I've been sending like pages to people that I dig. I don't know if I should tell you. Okay, here's one. My name sounds so good. French kissing your tongue.
Oh, wow. This has become the...
I know, I'm sorry.
Love
This is Love Babs After Dark.
not Love Babs Love Talk, but Love Babs Love Talk. Essential Love Babs.
Okay, well, here's one that's much more appropriate for this time of day. If you were born with the weakness to fall, you were born with the strength to rise. That's a good word right there. So if you out there, and at Barnes and Noble they have this get 3 books, buy 2 get 1 free. So I did that. I bought Junot Diaz, The American Short Story. I bought Milk and Honey, and I bought Rising Strong by Brene Brown because I'm a fan of Brene Brown, and so I like anything that she writes, and I like to hear her talk. So as a matter of fact, I might check up on her, see what she's up to. I took her course a couple of years ago, Daring Greatly. It was really good. It got me tuned back into my artistic self. I'm no artist, but everybody's an artist, you know. Like last night at the Nantucket Project, there this woman. I think her name is Chanel, something. And she was up there on this big, what looked like a big giant world lamp screen, and she was drawing. And she asked everybody, she's like, who in here can draw? And only a few people raised their hands. She was like, so when you was 5, 6, she's like, so y'all can't do what you used to do when you're 5, 6, 7, 8. Who told you that you could no longer draw? I was like, ooh, she's right. But when she thought draw, I was thinking artist, professional.
Yeah.
No, she's like, no, anybody can draw. So she got up there and she drew on this big lampshade. And she's just talking about, she's an artist. And she was talking about it, and it was so quite moving. And she was so funny. She was so funny. And I thought, I can't wait to see this on TV. I can't wait to see it.
Well, that was very sweet of her.
Yeah.
In my mind, when I heard that, I heard oh, honey, who stopped lying to you? Because you could never draw when you were 5.
Oh, Harry, that's harsh. I'm glad you're not a school teacher. Yeah, but you don't say that to Bella.
No.
Kids
love me.
Every time Bella brings you a drawing of some sort, tells you what it is, you're like, oh.
Yeah, of course.
Like, oh no. In your mind, like, this is not a horse. This is not a house. This is not.
Exactly. I'll be like, what is... It's you, Papa. Oh, okay. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, my God. She has no talent.
Listen, she could be a Picasso. She could be, she could be anybody. She could be a Romare Bearden. Who knows? Shoot.
But talking about Barnes and Nobles, I stopped buying books from Barnes and Nobles.
Why? Tell me why. Do I need to stop buying books?
No. Oh. Just because. Well, I used to buy. I had a membership just because of Bella. We used to go once a week and play with the Lego, go to the reading time for her. That she always used to pick out some book. But most of my books, I don't know, I have maybe over 100 books.
You put them on your.
I put it on my phone on the Kindle app.
Yeah.
And I also have like 50 audio books that I listen to from time to time.
Oh my God, I have to. I have not embraced audiobooks yet. Yeah. I have not embraced it. I guess I should try. I listen to every doggone thing else.
It's pretty cool, especially when, the author, the writer, is actually reading it.
Okay.
It's really good. Like if you listen to Dreams of My Father with Barack Obama, it's him.
Oh, then I might listen.
And it's him reading it. It's cool.
Okay. I might do that then. Because I've not been a fan yet of books on tape.
and the funny thing is it's more memorable.
When you hear it?
When you hear it. Like, reading his book was boring to me.
But
listening to him actually, because, he puts the proper excitement where it belongs. You can't feel that on the page.
I don't know, Harry.
It is. I'm telling you, it's better. Well, not better, because some books you need your own imagination. Because books are open to interpretation, and the right authors actually write it so that you could read into certain situations. Your own experience.
I'm gonna go and listen. I am. I think that's be the one I get to. I wonder if I could get it at the library. All right, so we're going to go with some Dwayne Woods, Living on the Top. So I don't know this artist.
You got to pick like an 8-minute one.
Huh?
I said for the air, you got to pick like an 8 minutes one.
Oh. Well, these gospel songs don't seem to be giving me that.
Of course, when I heard the Obama book, I sent it out to a lot of my friends who are Obama, fans, huge fans. So I would send out little excerpts of him saying that he drank or he did coke and stuff like that, because it's all it, and I would send it out to them just to bother them. And
it wouldn't bother me.
They'd be like, no way, he didn't do this. I'm like, in his own words, here you go.
I thought it was
pretty good. And Lucy's great. Lucy's here early.
Oh, she was here when I got here.
I was working at a group home when around the same time that Obama, I was working at a group home part time. And I remember one of my coworkers brought in Obama's book and told me to read it, that it would change my life. And I was like, are you serious? The Bible doesn't change my life. So, I don't know. People put a lot of stuff on other people. I can't find the rules right.
Oh, I just let it go to the next song. Go ahead. I just ran to the next song. Who's on today? Wednesday.
Monica.
Okay. She coming in? Oh yeah, she's speaking to Dr. Diane Schindler about politicizing hijab and policing women's bodies. What's up, Mubaraka? So I'll email you over the Juan interviews.
What?
I'll email you the Juan interviews. We can't use them until I have a guest this week.
Yeah.
So it won't be till next week.
You're not working Memorial Day, right?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, so we have to put something on.
Because I don't plan on it either.
I'm telling you, that Tamla, man, she is a powerhouse of talent. I didn't know she could. I'm gonna go get me a Tamla Man CD now.
She's good.
I didn't know she was this good. I don't listen to contemporary gospel music that much, so I don't know these artists like other people don't know them. So I was just like, whoa, she can get it in. And she's got a cute husband too. She's cute. All right, so we have to bounce up out of here in a few minutes, right?
Gotta get out of here.
So y'all, listen, get out there and enjoy this weather, because God knows what it will be after this little heat wave.
Yeah, thank you for listening to Love Vibes, Love Talk on WNHHLP 103.5 FM.
I can't find
And stay tuned for Mubaraka. Well, Mornings with Mubaraka.
Mornings with Mubaraka. I think she's talking to someone about the policing of women's bodies and the hijab and all of that. So I'm looking forward to hearing that conversation. Tune in. So she's always got an informative guest. I always feel like I learned something. I guess that's the point. Learn something, girl. So let me bounce up out of here. Y'all have a lovely day. I'll be back tomorrow.
Have a lovely day.
No, Harry. No, we need a little chalkboard or a little board up there we could see, or somewhere we could see who's doing what. So I could talk. I'm on every day, so I can talk about people's shows for them. 2 seconds. Hey.
You think I'm gonna write out?
No, not you, Harry, not you. No. Hell no, not Harry. I'm just saying I probably should go and look and see. Well, we have it up on the Independent, right? So I could just go to the Independent site and just look.
Well, not the shows.
Oh, that's true. Oh, then she posted it this morning. That's how I knew. Say that again. Okay. Yeah. See, Harry. See how she figured that out. So give us a chalkboard. Cause I'm here every day, so I can talk about people's shows. I normally do every day. I'm like, what's that?
Thank you.
Is that supposed to give us air?
Yes.
It won't stand the whole time. It just turns it on in between.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it is kind of warm in here.
It is warm. It is.
Bye. Have a lovely day. It's a caller?
Nope. I have a physical guest. Woohoo! She had committed to doing the show and I was going to do it with somebody else, but I didn't get the other person. There she is.
Hi, how are you?
Harry, this is Diane.
Hi, Harry.
How are you doing?
Good. Let me just catch my breath.
Oh, no problem. We got a couple minutes. We just wanted to sound Sure. Let me set up my camera. That's my phone that's about to die. But it is Facebook. It is streamed on Facebook Live.
Okay.
New Haven Independent site.
Sure.
I have to add that to my official email so people don't come thinking they're only on radio.
I did almost. I was like, do I even need to wear makeup or anything? I'm glad I decided. I was like, I'm putting the extra effort.
There you go. All right, I'm totally winging this, Diane.
All right.
Let's talk about
I am too,
scarf
actually.
stuff
I know.
and releasing women's bodies and.
But we've had time to think about this stuff
Yes.
for many years. So.
Very, very So the only logistical things you should know is that you have to speak fairly close to the mic. So when you speak, the mic, so just adjust it so like it's right. So if you like lean back, they won't be able to hear you.
Okay, so I want to be close like
Yeah.
Okay.
And about every 15 to 20 minutes, I take a station break, which means I just have to say you're listening to WNHH. And you can feel free to continue your thought after that or go on to something else.
Okay.
And we'll stop there and talk. And that's about it. And other than that, it's just a conversation.
All right.
Just chatting it up. How's it? How's that cute little baby of yours?
He's 7 months now.
I was going to say, I know he's like so big now.
Sitting up and getting teeth
Really?
and everything. Yeah.
Man, time
I know
flies.
it was so fast. It really does. He's not really a baby anymore.
And then, are you done with your semester?
I am. I finished on 5th of May, I think.
Are you teaching this summer?
No, I need the summer off. Like with the kids, they would have to. Can you imagine what they'd have to pay me for all those kids in summer camp, like and daycare and stuff?
Yeah, just trying to figure out how I know. I gotta make sure that.
And I didn't take any time off with the baby, so I want to have a little bit. No, I went back 10 days after I had him.
Really?
Yeah. No maternity leave at all.
Which is the reason why the UN says that we're the worst of all third world countries.
know. It's true. And he was born in the middle of a semester, so it was his bad timing.
It's all his fault.
Yeah. He should have been born in May.
How you doing? You here for somebody? Oh, Lucy's taking care of you? Oh,
They're at different early propulsion.
of course.
I'll give them 10 and not 11. Which you can probably Twitter if you have those ideas.
Alright.
Do you want me to close the door?
Now close the door.
There. Long way. That's what I did. I figured out where to put it.
Yeah, should I say, is it easier if I sit here?
No.
Oh,
You're gonna clip.
Yeah, I'm
Take them
gonna.
up
I
there.
just have to put it up. I just have to turn the foot the other way.
Oh, you see the other one over there? On the other end?
Oh.
That's how you.
This is why we come at 9.
Get like 10 minutes to get it right.
Here is where I did it. That is where I did it. Okay. I did that. Yeah, he's really dandy. I normally do. I guess I was normally not sure I guess. Like, yeah, it's all about me. Really about me. I mean, they don't need to see you.
This is just a disembodied voice.
Do you have plans to put the kids in summer school at all this year?
I mean, they want to do like a theater camp. So I'll do that. I wouldn't do Haven Parks and Rec.
Okay.
But that's it. Just like maybe 1 or 2 weeks. For my youngest, I don't think he wants to do anything. So he'll just stay home, relax.
But I need a break.
Yeah.
I don't want to say. Wow.
Great, calm down.
Diane, D-I-A-N-E.
2 N's. Yep. And Schindler, S-C-H-I-N-D-L-E-R.
I always wonder, are they related to Schindler's?
Yes, supposedly
You
they
are.
are.
Awesome.
Supposedly like distant cousins or something like that. Yeah. I mean, this is like family lore, though. I've never like personally looked into it, but yeah, supposedly yes. That was the name. That was the movie that like made everyone finally know our name. At first, people were like, "What is it? She's the bubble level." Like, I had no idea.
Now everybody knows.
Now everyone knows. Yes. I'll just like occasionally pop in.
Gotta figure it out. How that works. See where you're putting on that.
That's good.
There's some voices that.
Exactly. That's what they want is the content. We don't want to dazzle them with too much beauty in one frame. We can only handle like half at a time.
I've done this before, and I'm trying to figure out where they have put the camera when I've done it before. I don't have to start talking this. I got time to remember. I can't even remember. Like, where did I know? Is Diane going to be on the?
Yep.
Okay. Just tell people.
Just say if you want to see Diane, refer to Facebook Live.
Yeah, so you'll be on that. Definitely be on it anyway.